Welcome back to News 15. Today, once again, we're joined by Ashley Moran from Acadiana Planning Commission. She's here with Traffic Talk, and you were telling me something that's actually I've never heard of. Overbuilding an intersection?
Yes, so we do have some roadway segments and some roadway intersections that we fully anticipated future traffic needs. So we might have projected a little bit more traffic that has not appeared on these roadways. And so a lot of that has to do with the fact that about 10 years ago and such, we didn't really have very good crash data. Like, crash data was just typically like a paper report, it's into the police officer's department, it kind of would get lost. Now the state has invested a significant amount of money in making sure that we have these geospatial and electronic crash report records. So we have a great idea, we know exactly where the crash happened, what happened with it, all that kind of information. And so that is information that we didn't have when we used to do prior traffic analysis. We kind of just had like this vague idea of, yeah, they have so many crashes there. It wasn't as important of a factor. Now that we have all this great data, and now safety is probably the most important factor when we do analysis of our roadways, we've really kind of dialed back on some of the more traditional expansion elements that you see on traffic. So what I want to remind people, the biggest issue with traffic is actually at your intersections. That's what we call our limiting capacity. So if you can make improvements at your intersections, not necessarily just widen out the road, we know that we can make it safer. If you just widen out the road, you tend to have big increases in vehicle speeds and things that make it a lot more dangerous. And so if you feel like your road is dangerous or your intersection is dangerous, please call us. We do traffic studies. I just got a report last week about an intersection in St. Landry Parish that we're doing a traffic study on. I have one I do for Lafayette regularly, and we can make improvements. But we have these big projects coming in. I was telling you about Ridge, and that's not necessarily going to be improvements along the segment. It's going to be improvements at the intersections for things like roundabouts, which will make the whole road safer and make the traffic flow better.
Yep. No, absolutely. I mean, that's incredible to see all the improvements that can be done just by that intersection improvement.
And we don't have to spend all that money to acquire right-of-way. We don't have to take people's houses. We don't have to affect the drainage of the roadway. All we have to do is just improve the intersections, and then the whole segment will flow better.
That is really great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Some very helpful information. Remember, you can reach out to them. We'll have a link on that on our website. But in the meantime, let's check in with Scott.
All right, thank you, guys.